Just out of curiosity, because they said that Detective Dean Edwards and Eduardo came and checked out the car. What was the deal with that?
They came and he wanted his shoes out of the car.
He wanted his shoes?
That's as far as I know, that's all I know.
I'm assuming that there's not a secret now that obviously Jack is investigating the incident that occurred over that night, and I'm overseeing that obviously as the patrol commander. So we want to interview because you kind of became part of our investigation from the criminal aspect.
Yeah, I think that's
I mean, just so you know, you say you guys were over there for like around 5 minutes. It was definitely longer for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He was there. What kind of raise questionable actions is like he goes into the driver's side and he stays in that side for like longer than 5 minutes. Is that correct?
So we have you walking around and you were in the compartment for like a minute and a half, and then he comes over next to you, and then you kind of see the two of you like I don't know if you were like pointing or like showing maybe.
Yeah.
And then you walk away, and then we see you go, and you're standing next to the gate with Artie, and he was left unattended in the driver's compartment area for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I wasn't watching.
And then it looks like he's on the phone, and then he doesn't take anything out, and then he shuts the door, and then he comes to the back left rear side, and then he takes looks like shoes and aux cable type stuff.
Yeah.
So belonging wise, we didn't see anything retrieved from the driver's side at that point, but he was left unattended within the vehicle for about 5 minutes.
What's up, everybody? It's Danny from the Constitution State here today. I hope everybody's having a good day. This is the next part in the Garcia accident saga, the DUI saga, where he got caught doing 100 and a 25. He was almost 3 times the legal limit. This happened on March 3rd, 2024. And I don't understand how the media and the news outlets decided to go get the police narrative. That's what they went and requested, and not the body camera footage, because we would have never saw or knew about any of the nonsense in this. All the tampering with the body cameras by every single officer that was on scene. Nixon literally trying to protect the criminal. Don't say anything. When you go to the hospital, don't say an effing thing. That's what she was telling him, which is weird because they usually let criminals talk. They want you to talk so then they can turn around and nail you in court. So I find it weird that she was protecting a criminal when they don't do this for anybody else. The very next day, Edwards took Garcia to the secured lot and allowed him in the vehicle. Now, the lot says he just grabbed a pair of shoes, and Edwards says he just grabbed his belongings, but he didn't watch them. And then Silva claims the video footage doesn't line up with what Edwards said. Who else do they bring to their vehicles when they're locked in a secured lot as evidence and allowed to get their belongings? And it seems like Silva's pretty upset with Edwards, which is weird because, as Edwards states, this isn't even the first time he's done it. And I don't see how you can be mad at someone when they're not even properly equipped for the job. And I'm not saying that Edwards is, I just mean in general, because these guys are not trained adequately or properly. I think it's clear from what we see on a daily basis. But that's what happens when we have rookies, literal rookies, 3 years in, becoming field training officers. So I can't say it's surprising.
I'm investigating this case, and
Sorry.
yeah.
That's a bad case.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be in your shoes.
Yeah. So.
Or his shoes.
Yeah. So they said you might have video.
There was nothing.
Yeah. There's nothing.
She checked 1 o'clock till what? 2 something?
2:15.
There was nothing there.
Yeah. Just out of curiosity, because they said that Detective Dean Edwards and Eduardo came and checked out the car. What was the deal with that?
They came and he wanted his shoes out of the car.
He wanted his shoes?
That's as far as I know, that's all I know.
Yeah. What do they say to you that, like...
Nothing, this, that, and he asked me, Edward said, so I'm here with him to get stuff out of his car. They didn't tell anybody else what was holding his car that night. The other places didn't know. So it was like, we didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if we could let him in the car or not. But seeing how they're both cops, I knew I didn't realize what was going on at the time. So he took his shoes. I think that's all he took out of the car was his shoes. That's all I saw.
Yeah. Did you guys have the key fob when you towed it? No.
It was in the car afterwards. It was in the car. He found it in the car. It It was laying in the center console, I guess.
It was laying in the center console
I
after
didn't
you
go-
guys went to
yeah.
tow it? Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't go in the car that night, right? They just steer the stairwell, so I wasn't looking for anything. It was in the dark, so we dumped it and went back to the second car. So I'm not sure what we didn't go looking for it. He was the one that gave it to us.
He gave you guys the key
it was
fob
in the center console.
when he came to come look
He
through
did,
the car?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if I go look at it?
Look, you go look.
Yeah.
They'll let you open up where you
All
go.
right.
Yeah, give it at me.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna look inside of it because we're gonna be doing a search warrant, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just need the gate open.
Yeah.
Window, you know, it's-
Yeah. Well, I didn't know how far. I know they're tinted. I didn't know how far you can see inside.
We had one here from state police before that they had
Yeah.
a home invasion. They couldn't touch the car, but they said if you walk by it and see something, tell me you saw it in the car.
Yeah.
They tore that car apart out here, man.
So the key fob wasn't in the center console until after he came and went through the car
I believe
to
so
get his
because
stuff.
he was the one that found it. He reached in and put up his hand, so apparently it was in there.
Oh, it
I
was?
didn't see it myself. I didn't look for it.
Okay, so-
I don't touch anybody's car. I just
Yeah.
what it is, you know.
All right. Would you have video? Like I know you have video like of your lot. Would you have video to show like him going through the car even? Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I can look.
Yeah. Out of curiosity.
I can look. Pretty sure it recorded during the day too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me ask my son about the key fob because you know what? I want to make sure that because my son was the one that moved it back there, you know, put it on the record. I just want to
Yeah.
make sure
Yeah.
because I'm sure because he had it in his hand, the cop. So I just want to make sure if my son found it, he found it.
He had it in his hand and then he gave it back to you
Well,
guys when he was
yeah,
done?
we got it now.
Yeah.
He didn't answer me. So.
Okay.
Okay, good enough. Bye. He said, Josh said he did pick it up. It was on a passenger side floor in front of the seat.
When they towed it that
When
night?
we towed it, yeah.
That
I
night?
towed it, and then he had unloaded it the next morning where it is here now, and that's when he found the key fob, he said. So.
Okay, so he found the key fob
Okay.
on the passenger
Yeah,
side
on the floor.
when he towed it.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
Well, Silva said that the other cars were released.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just his. Nobody in or out of the Jeep. Nobody in or out.
Well, I wish you would have told us that.
No, I hear ya.
You know, normally they put a sticker on it.
Yeah.
Do that because Frizzle used to do it all the time. Just put an orange sticker on it. That
Gotcha.
there's a hold on it.
Okay.
State police.
That's good to know.
The old state police always put stickers too on them.
Yeah.
So that way we know not to. You got it. You just.
Do you remember? Oh, what was it? Morning?
Let's try around. I thought it was after lunch. So probably try
Josh
like
was
1
here.
o'clock. Josh was here?
We let him in.
No. I let him in. I thought I let him in.
I don't know.
Try 1 o'clock. See if he was here.
Okay.
$1,300.
Take a train military time.
Oh, this is pain ass sometimes. Let's see this guy.
So I was talking to Edward, so I didn't really pay attention to what was going on. But
Yeah.
he, that's too bad. The young guy like that get jammed up like that. What was he think?
I'm gonna go see if I can take a picture because there's blood on the airbag and that I can see from
I
outside.
mean, I can't open the door.
No, we can't. Yeah, so it's technically like because it's in plain view, I can see it without touching anything.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Yeah.
It should be there somewhere. It's got to be there.
It's got
Yeah, she's running back some more.
It's okay. You said you only saw shoes.
That's all I saw.
That's fine. It's
That's
not a
all
big deal.
saw.
I was more interested about the key fob.
Yeah, the key fob, my son said he picked it up off the floor on the passenger side. I didn't realize he had found it.
Yeah, that night.
He had it, but she must have gave it to him to go out there, so.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Artie. I
Yeah,
appreciate
good luck
you.
with it.
Yeah, thank you. I'll see you around. You too.
Surprising. This is a quick update too. So as everybody knows, I was served with a civil protective order from the name we shall not speak. It's like Voldemort. It appears like every time I say it or I talk about it, they're applying for warrants. We went to the civil hearing where I immediately informed the judge I was not served correctly, which is funny because that judge knows my address. And he said I wasn't served correctly, so we could not move forward. Someone wasn't happy about that. Even though it was just explained that I wasn't served, which would mean the violation is mute. It went to, well, he violated it the very next day. Violated what? The order that he wasn't served with? It didn't even make any sense. And this is what I think is really going to come out to hurt them in the end. Is then he goes, well, there's 2 more warrants at court right now with 6 charges for his arrest for posts. I mean, I knew it was clear, but I don't know what everybody else thinks, that they're using the civil protective order to try and suppress my speech because they don't like what I'm saying. They don't like what I'm doing. And people think it's funny when we call it Nazi Connecticut. And once again, that highlights just how underqualified and undertrained these fools are. They don't even know your basic civil rights, but they're out there arresting people on a daily basis. Make it make sense. And when bad stuff like this happens, it seems like people come together. And it's just wild because we're getting support. It's not just me saying that this is wrong. And I'm not saying these people agree with me necessarily or what I do, but they see it and they know it's wrong. And I think it's pretty comical what was in these orders, what was said. There are lots of blatant lies, lots of made up things that can't be proven because it didn't happen, which is no surprise because these guys lie on police reports all the time. They lie constantly, despite being big on honesty. It's kind of weird, right? But that's where we're at. That's why I haven't talked about it. And I really won't be going into detail about it till we can. And I find it weird that they found this old address because my lawyer said in the discovery for these other cases, my address is listed in there. My current address is listed in there as my current address. So was it an accident or was it intentional? We'll never know. But when you start looking at the grand scheme of things, lying on the report, chasing me down to violate the supposed order, it doesn't look so far-fetched, does it? We do have more on the Garcia stuff, too. We have interviews with his sister, the lady that was at the bar drinking with him that night. People that came out right afterwards. Interviews with Garcia, a few different ones. And we will be releasing that soon. So let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments. All the information will be in the description if you need it. And I'll see you guys on the next one.
I'm assuming that there's not a secret now that obviously Jack is investigating the incident that occurred over that night, and I'm overseeing that obviously as the patrol commander. So we want to interview because you kind of became part of our investigation from the criminal aspect. This has nothing to do with the possible internal affair investigation that the department might have done after our investigation is complete. But during her investigation, obviously we went and we
went to the New England transmission lot.
yeah,
And we
obviously to see the car and all the stuff, and we were told that you and the owner of the car, Garcia, were over there at some point.
Yep.
And obviously that was found on the video surveillance. So I'm gonna let her lead the interview. This is not an interrogation. She just want to know what happened over there.
Yeah, you were identified as a witness because you guys went there the day after the crash, and
we went there after the meeting for here.
yeah.
That was after the meeting. That was on Monday. So
Yep.
So when you guys had the meeting, did you guys tell admin that you were going to go over to the lot?
No. He's just like a normal thing. I did the same thing with Nick. We go over and Like, if there's anything they need, I said, "Do you see your car yet? Do you need anything out of your car?" So we went and grabbed stuff out of the car.
Okay, so the purpose of going over there was to grab
Just personal belongings. He grabbed like his shoes and like just whatever junk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you guys got there, were you with him the whole time?
Yeah, I wasn't in the car with him the whole time. I was talking to Art a lot of the time. But
Okay. So when you got there, kind of walk me through what happened.
now that we went, we talked to Art. We said, "Hey, Art, is his car here?" He said, "Yeah, it's here." He's like, "Do we mind if we get stuff out of it?" He said, "Yeah, shouldn't be a problem." We went. I checked out. I looked in the car. I saw like the airbags went off, and then he grabbed the stuff. And I was kind of in the back on the fence talking to Art while he grabbed the shit.
Okay. Did you see what he took out of the car?
Like shoes. He had shoes, like a nail clipper, and just like personal effects.
Okay. Did you? So when you got there, you said you looked in the car.
Yep.
Did you? How did you get into the car? Did you walk over and touch the handle, or?
Ooh, that I actually don't remember. I don't know who opened the car, but
Okay.
like I looked just on the driver's side compartment. So if I touch anything, I'd open the driver's side door.
Did you? So did you touch anything inside of the car?
I grabbed. I opened the center console for him. And that's about it.
Okay. So just the center console. Did you see him touch anything inside of the car?
Yeah, he was grabbing the stuff out of it, so he had to touch things in there.
Okay. When you guys were there that day, was he bleeding?
Was he? Not that I'm aware of.
No
He had
active-
injuries from, you know.
Yeah, no active bleeding when
Not
he
that-
was
no.
inside of the car?
No, not that I noticed. No.
Okay.
No, and he wasn't wiping anything. So I'm assuming you guys did the DNA swab and stuff. So for both.
Okay. So you touched the center console,
Yeah.
and then did you see him cleaning anything?
No, he didn't wipe anything. No.
Okay, no.
No, he just
touching
grabbed stuff
anything.
and we left. We probably were there maybe like
Okay.
five minutes.
So part of the issue is that we reviewed the camera and we see him grab a jacket, and then he's like kind of standing off to the side, and then we see you walk up, you open the driver's side door,
Yeah.
you go in, and we see you like kind of like inside of the vehicle.
Yeah.
So for cross-contamination purposes, we took, like you were saying, you're assuming we took samples from inside of the car of blood and whatnot. So an issue of cross-contamination could be an issue if you touch things inside of the car.
Yeah.
So at some point, if we send off swabs and it comes back that there's a second person
Yeah, you have
that's,
to do elimination.
we might have to do an elimination and may have to ask you to do a buccal swab
Yeah.
to confirm that it's not you. So, yeah.
I hear you. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't know we weren't. If they told us at the meeting like not to go over the car, we wouldn't. Like Art told us there was a hold on it, but they didn't say we couldn't get anything out of it. So that's what
I mean, I think he misunderstood what a haul means.
Yeah.
A haul basically means we're holding it for a purpose, right?
Yeah. You know, generally, like when we did it for accident recon, anytime we had a hold on it, that we're doing certain, we held it here. So that's why I wasn't sure. Usually we put on the celly port or camera and stuff. So.
Okay.
Well, over there is in a secure area. And
Yeah.
some cameras too. So I think obviously,
Yeah.
as I say, I don't know if he misunderstood, and it kind of surprised me because for all the year that he had worked with us, we know that a haul means that the car is pertinent to an investigation, it's attached to an investigation, and that's worth a haul. Otherwise, we wouldn't care about it.
I hear you.
So when you were in the driver's area of the car, what did you see inside of the car?
No, and I was just looking for like how bad the damage was. I was looking for like airbags and stuff like that. So
Okay.
I wasn't looking for anything like that.
Did you see blood, or what did
No,
you
I
see
didn't
inside? You didn't see
no.
anything?
I wasn't looking for that. I was just helping them finish stuff out. So,
Okay.
like, I wasn't doing it for like an investigation for it. I was doing it as like convenient, like just helping them out.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, I
only
mean,
thing
just
I
so you know, you say you guys were over there for like around 5 minutes. It was definitely longer for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He was there. What kind of raise questionable actions is like he goes into the driver's side and he stays in that side for like longer than 5 minutes. Is that correct?
So we
Like,
have
longer than 5 minutes.
so we have you walking around and you were in the compartment for like a minute and a half, and then he comes over next to you, and then you kind of see the two of you like I don't know if you were like pointing or like showing maybe,
Yeah.
And then you walk away, and then we see you go, and you're standing next to the gate with Artie, and he was
Yeah.
left unattended in the driver's compartment area
Yeah.
for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I wasn't watching.
And then it looks like he's on the phone, and then he doesn't take anything out, and then he shuts the door, and then he comes to the back left rear side, and then he takes looks like shoes and aux cable type stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So belonging wise, we didn't see anything retrieved from the driver's side at that point, but he
Yeah.
was left unattended within the vehicle for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And there's some questions about, like you said, you touch things, so us taking swabs and stuff, we have an issue of baby cross contamination that we might have to rule out at some point. So
Yeah, for my record, I didn't see him wipe or clean or do any
Okay.
of that stuff. It was just there mainly to get personal effects and just kind of see the car because I know he didn't see it after the accident and stuff.
Yeah. So,
Did he, let's say this is part of the criminal investigation.
Yeah.
Did he mention to you anything in regards to the accident?
But in terms of what?
In terms of like...
No, from like our union center, he just like the main thing I keep getting from him is he doesn't remember. He's like, I don't remember. He's like, I don't remember anything. I don't remember the accident. I don't remember leaving. So that's kind of where he is. But like he does like he'll call for like because you guys are obviously investigating, so he'll call. But I just keep referring him because I know he has his own lawyer and the union. We don't handle any criminal aspect. We're obviously going to help with internal affairs. So I just tell him to listen to whatever the lawyer's saying.
Anything else that you want us to let us know?
No.
We should be aware of it.
No, not this time.
You have anything else, Jackie? No? Thanks, man.
Yeah, if you guys need anything, just let me know.
yeah, thanks.
Thank you.